We have a good weather today, so there are no thunderstorms. Even the Funchal weather today is pretty nice. Wind is calm. Temperature is gonna be about 26 degrees. We do not expect any delay on arrival. After landing, there will be a normal turnaround, just to refuel the airplane, do all the stuff, and let's keep the passengers on the way back to Prague as soon as possible. That's it. For the communication with flight deck, just use the interphone. If you need to solve something in the back of the airplane, just call us directly into the flight deck via the intercom. Enter to the flight deck via intercom as well. Okay, perfect. Everything standard. Any questions? Perfect. So let's meet downstairs in 10 minutes if it's fine for you. Okay, in 10 minutes downstairs. Hi guys, we just moved from the briefing to the airplane. Right now everything is set and the airplane is released by the maintenance guys for a flight to Funchal. What I need to do is just on a basic walk around to check if everything is fine, no leak on the airplane, no damage by the ground vehicles. That's it. Everything is already set by the maintenance. This is our 737-900 series, Oscar Kilo Tango Sierra India. It's 26K thrust on the engine. And let's just follow me and let's do the walk around all together, okay? What is important to check is if they are not forgotten the bypass pins, because when they need to tow the airplane, sometimes the maintenance guy, they leave the bypass pin there, and if it's there, we cannot move it with the landing gear and we have to return back just in case. It's important to check that. So I'm checking the inlet for the air conditioning and the leading edge if there is no damage, and the cover for the light is fine. Check the engine inlet. If there is no any bird strike and if there is any free movement of the blades, looks good. The access door for the engine oil filling, it's closed and secured, and there is no leak from the engine. That's fine. Now I have to check the leading edges of the airplane. Looks good. The wing tips, lights and winglets looks fine as well. Okay. It looks that the airplane is in a good shape today. No dilatation on the trailing edge. Check the landing gear and the tires if there is no any obvious damage, but it's fine. There is no flat tire at all. It looks like a brand new. And we have to check the brakes. If you come up closer, you can check the brakes indicators. It's this needle showing up if we got a sufficient brakes. That's fine. If the needle's gonna be around here, so the brakes must be replaced, but not today. It's in a good shape. The part of the walk around is also the security check, so we have to check if there are no any foreign objects placed into some available holes here, which is good. Check the hydraulic quantities in the indicators. That's fine. No lightning strikes on the antennas. That's fine. Okay, that's the outflow valve, which is primary source of the controlling of the cabin altitude. During the winter time, we have to check it if it's not covered by the rain and frosted rain, but right now it's fine. No freezing rain today. Handles in a position. Tail strike indicator, that's fine. If you can see the green, that's fine, it's good to go. This airplane is short field performance airplane. It's short field performance too. So the maximum angle we can get on the ground the limited angle is 10 degrees. If we go above the 10 degrees on the attitude indicator and we are still on the ground, we might hit by the tail, so that's the important to check it. Most of the people think that most of the tail strike happening during the takeoff. It's partially right, but also most of the tail strikes happening during the landing, yeah? Because the pilots, they simply do not think about it. So it's important to check that. Tail. Yeah. The fin, I think, is broken. The airplane is 13 meters tall. It's roughly 36 meters wide. Let's say 35 and something. And the 900 is 42 meters long. It's, let's say, 3 meters longer than the standard 800. Okay, we have to check the static dischargers. They are there, that's fine. And now we have to check the same on the other side. The tires are fine, the brakes are fine. Okay, everything is clean and no leaks, no dilatation. Okay, no bird strike, everything is fine. The blades are moving. Engine oil access door are closed and secured, and no leaks from the engine. That's cool. Static ports. That's very important for the RVSM and for our altimeters. And the pitot tubes and the alpha vane indicator is fine as well. So I believe that the walk around check has been complete, and now let's move to the flight deck.
We are on tow bar and it's a little bit wet, so just wait for clearance with starting engine.
Okay, standing by, let me know.
Roger. You might start your engine by sequence.
Okay, starting number 2 followed by number 1. Engine start procedure.
Number 2 is clear.
Okay, starting number 2, start engine number 2. Okay, now first officer, he start the engine and we observe the indication. So first we're gonna check the N2. N2 start moving. The minimum I can put the start lever to idle, it's 20. But the normal procedure that I put it at 25. Before I put the start lever to idle, I have to make sure that N1 is moving, which is done. So I put the start lever to up and start time in 15 seconds. Then I can see the EGT is moving as well. Yeah, the fuel flow is fine, so there's no hot start at all, so that's perfect. Okay, at 56, start valve is closed and it goes to cutoff.
Ground to the flight deck.
Yes, go ahead.
The pushback is completed, set parking brakes.
Parking brake set. Okay, start engine number 1.
Number 1 is clear.
And obviously the same sequence gonna be on the engine number 1. First we have to observe the N2. Before I place the start lever to idle, I have to make sure that the N1 is moving, which is good now. Timing 15 seconds to make sure that the EGT rise up, which is done. It looks good. The start valves. Okay, engine valves are closed.
Start a cutout.
Check. All pressure is fine as well. Okay, before taxi procedure. Okay, flighting to ground, everything is fine here. You're clear to disconnect. See you on the right. Bye bye. Good day.
Disconnecting, see you on the right hand side on signal. Bye bye, good flight. Ahoy.
Okay, ahoy. Okay, flap 1.
Okay, Travel 4162, ready to taxi.
Control 4162, Roger, taxi holding for runway 24 via Zulu and expedite.
Okay, I see the red strip with pin.
Okay, I'll do the flight controls check. Left, right, up, down, rudder check. Left, right. Okay, before taxi checklist.
Before taxi checklist, generators on, ProHeat on, anti-ice off, isolation valve. Auto engine start switches, continuous, recall,
Check.
checked auto brake, RTO engine style levers,
Idle descent.
flight controls,
Check.
ground equipment,
Clear.
right side clear before taxi checklist completed. Ground Skytrail 5 Foxtrot India, request taxi.
Skytrail 5 Foxtrot India, taxi holding for runway 24 via Hotel Zulu and expedite.
Via Hotel Zulu holding point 24, expedite Skytrail 5 Foxtrot India.
Taxi lights on, left side clear.
5 Alpha, contact tower 118.110, goodbye.
11810, thank you, good day, beeline, thanks, like that.
Okay, Hotel Zulu Alpha.
High ground, we're on Catline, we're on Delta.
Skyway 779, hello, Disney ground, taxi Delta, Bravo 1, then 7.
Delta, Bravo 1.
Okay, so most probably gonna go Zulu all the way. Yes.
Boeing 778, then speed of travel service Boeing 737 from
Maybe we're gonna have priority on the Zulu to...
Yeah, it looks like.
Continue to stand number 28 via...
So our slot time will expire in 5 minutes.
That's okay.
That's fine.
Right side clear.
Cool. 1 Delta Echo, hold short of Tango.
Okay, during the ground operation I shouldn't exceed on the ground speed 30 knots in a straight, and in a turn not more than 10 up to 15.
Your ATC?
I have ATC.
And right side clear.
That's it.
Yes,
Okay, we're just holding short in between Bravo 1, Bravo 2.
Skyway 779, correct, and give way to travel service from the right Boeing 737.
I have ATC.
Your ATC.
Cabin is ready for departure.
Okay. The flight Dubai giving us the way. We are number 1. So left side clear.
Right side clear.
Delta Alpha, Alpha 1, stand 1.
Delta Alpha, Alpha 1, stand 1. Thank you.
Control 4162, contact tower 118.
And Zulu to the right.
Yeah.
Tower 11810, Travel 4162, assist.
Control 1 Delta Echo, contact tower 118.
Right side clear.
110, 118, 110, Skytrail 1 Delta Echo, assist.
Okay, let's do the before takeoff
Control 1
checklist.
India, Juliet, Uzbek.
Before takeoff checklist, flaps.
1 green light.
Stabilizer trim.
6.3 units set.
Before takeoff checklist completed. Tower Skytrail 5 Foxtrot India on the Zulu, hold short 24 ready for departure.
Control 5 Foxtrot India, Roger, contact tower 118.110,
118, 110, Skytrail 5 Foxtrot India, you can station on. Tower, dobré poledne, Skytrail 5 Foxtrot India, hold on holding point Zulu, runway 24 ready for departure in sequence.
Roger. Skytrail 1, 4162, runway 24 clear for takeoff and 260 degrees 8 knots, not flash.
Clear for takeoff to 4, Skytrail 4162.
Roger, Tower, good day, 16 Mike Quebec, establish 24 at 8 miles. Hello, easy, 16 Mike Quebec, Roger, Tower, Roger.
Right side clear.
Okay.
Skytrail 5 Foxtrot India, expedite pass, Zulu, line up runway 24.
Expedite clear for line up and wait 24 Skytrail 5 Foxtrot India.
Skytrail 1 Delta Fox.
Okay, line up procedure.
Giving them by DK.
Have weather.
Easy 16 Mike back, minimum approach speed departure at the Zol intersection 737.
Okay, left side departing traffic.
Minimum
Okay, right side is clear and traffic on long final. Runway heading.
India, then 260 degrees 7, maximum 12 knots, runway 24 clear for takeoff. Now push on.
Runway 24 clear for takeoff, sky travel 5 Foxtrot India. Runway heading 243.
Check your control.
I have control.
Are you ready?
Ready.
Take off. Anyone to go?
Checked.
Trust set.
Check.
Eighty knots.
Checked.
V1.
Easy 1.
Rotate.
250 degrees 8 knots, runway stay 24 clear to land.
That's runway 24, easy 16 Mike back.
Positive rate.
Gear up. Out check.
Proceed direct Papa Romeo 532.
Visiting Papa Romeo 532, Sprinter 717.
Radar schedule of 5 Fox India with you out of 2,200 for 5,000, about to 3 Alpha.
SkyTrail 5, Fox India, Praha radar, radar can take the incline to flight level 160.
Climbing flight level 160, schedule of 5 Foxtrot India.
Yeah.
Beeline
160 check.
Alpha, contact Praha radar 120, decimal 275.
Speed 230 checked, climb thrust checked.
Thank you, V-line 85
Check.
Alpha.
Prague Bravo 861 with descending at level 130 inbound to go.
Flaps up.
Beeline 861 Praha radar, can take hello, descend to flight level 110, information Mike QNH 1012 is current.
Descending at level 110, information Mike on board QNH 101 to Bravo 861.
Okay, flaps up, no lights.
SkyTrail 5 Foxtrot India, proceed direct to HEP.
Direct to HEP, schedule 5 Foxtrot India. Okay, I'll put the HEP on the top. Confirm direct to, okay, Guy.
Execute.
Executing.
And after takeoff checklist, please.
Okay, after takeoff checklist. Engine bleeds on, packs outer, landing gear up and off, flaps up, no light after takeoff checklist complete.
Thank you.
SkyTrail 4162, contact Praha radar 120, decimal 275, goodbye.
Praha radar 120-275, SkyTravel 4162, hezký den.
Transition altitude,
Set standard.
standard set, altimeter check 5,800 feet.
Exactly. Autopilot command.
Check.
Praha radar, dobrý den, SkyTrail 1 Delta Echo passing 2100 feet.
SkyTrail 1 Delta Echo Praha radar, can take the incline to flight level 160. Climb flight level 1.
Okay, standing by, let me know. Okay, starting number 2 followed by number 1. Engine start procedure. Okay, starting number 2, start engine number 2. Okay, now first officer will restart the engine and we observe the indication. So first we're gonna check the N2. N2 start moving. The minimum I can put the start lever to idle it's 20, but the normal procedure that I put it at 25. Before I put the start lever to idle, I have to make sure that N1 is moving, which is down, so I put the start lever to up and I start time in 15 seconds. And I can see the EGT is moving as well. Yeah, and the fuel flow is fine, so there's no hot start at all, so yeah, that's perfect. Okay, at 56,
Start cutoff.
is closed and it goes to cutoff. Okay, Hotel Zulu Alpha.
Hotel and Zulu.
Okay, so most probably gonna go Zulu all the way. Yes.
Maybe we're gonna have priority on the Zulu to...
Yeah, it looks like. So our slot time will expire in 5 minutes.
It's okay.
That's fine.
Right side clear.
Cool. So the taxiway is not slippery. It's fine.
Right side clear.
Left side there. Side clear.
Hotel to the right, and the right side is clear now.
Left side as well. Left side clear. During the ground operation I shouldn't exceed on the ground speed 30 knots in a straight, and in a turn not more than 10 up to 15.
You're ATC.
I have ATC.
Right side clear.
Left side clear.
Yes, Etienne. Ready for departure. Thank you very much. Thank you. I have ATC.
We are ATC.
Cabin is
calls.
ready for depart.
Okay, the fly Dubai giving us the way. We are number 1. So left side clear and
Right side clear. And Zulu to the right.
yeah.
Right side clear.
Okay, let's do the before takeoff checklist.
Before takeoff checklist, flaps.
1, green light,
Stabilizer trip.
6.3 units set.
Before takeoff checklist completed. Tower sky crew 5 Foxtrot, India on Zulu, hold short 4 ready for departure. 118-110 sky crew 5 Foxtrot, India, message.
Cleanup procedure.
Terrain on my side.
Left rudder. Okay, left side departing traffic.
Okay, right side is clear and traffic on long line. Runway heading. Runway 24, clear for takeoff, sky travel 5 knots in the air. Runway heading 243.
Check your control.
I have control.
Are you ready?
Ready?
Take off. And on to ground.
Check.
Trust set.
Check.
Anything else?
Check.
V1.
Rotate. Positive rate.
Gear up. Well up, check.
Radar schedule of 5 knots in the air with you out of 2,200 for 5,000 about the Climbing flight level 160 schedule of 5 or something. Flight level 160 set.
160 check.
1500 and acceleration altitude.
Speed 230 check. Line cross check. Flaps up.
Okay, flaps up now. Direct to cap schedule 5 or something.
Okay.
Okay, I'll pull the cap on the top. Everything direct to, okay, game.
Execute.
Execute.
And after takeoff checklist, please.
And after they get checklist, engine brakes on, brakes out up, landing gear up and off, flaps up and water. Transition altitude,
Set standard.
standard set, altimeter 5,800 feet.
Exactly. Autopilot command.
Inter 717, contact cruise radar 119.010, bye.
119.010, thank you, bye, Inter 717.
Okay, flight level 100.